going to take a look at decimals, place value, how to write them in different forms. And so let's take a look. When we look at our example here, we have place values. So we have tens and ones. That's a pretty common for us. But then we have this decimal place, and then we have these place values. So let's take a look. I've got tenths, and I say that so you can hear that TH at the end. Tenths. I've got hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. Like we want to have those place values. So when we look at problem one, for the digit that's in the tenths place, we have to look and see, okay, tenths is one place after the decimal. So in our number, which digit is one place after the decimal? Here's my decimal. One place after would be the 6. Now B says what digit is in the hundredths place? So notice my hundredths place is 2 places after the decimal. So find your decimal. 2 places would be the 7 here. All right, look at number 2. Write in standard form 4/10ths. And again, I'm emphasizing that TH so you can see that's different than tens. So tenths is right after the decimal. So I'm going to put a decimal and put a 4 for 4/10ths. All right. Number 3 asks us to go the other way. So we're going to have the words now and we're going to write in numbers. 7 and, now that word and is indicating the decimal here. So 7 and 38 hundredths. So you've got hundredths. You want the 8 from the 38 to be here in the hundredths place. So you got 38 hundredths there. All right, our next problem looks at ordering some decimals. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Normally, when I have them and I want to order them, writing them horizontally is not always the best way. So what I like to do is to stack them. When I stack them, you're going to notice that I make sure that the decimals all line up because I want to be able to look at these numbers together. Okay, then I'm going to write the other two, 2.4, 2.3017. Okay, something to notice is, like I said, I've got all these decimals lined up. Okay, now each of them has a different number of digits. So they all have this first digit after the decimal, but then this one doesn't have one here. So I'm going to put a 0 there. And then these two have digits in the third place, but these don't. So I'm going to put zeros here. And then only this last one has a digit in the fourth place. So I'm going to add some more zeros there. See, I want to have the exact same number of digits so that I can compare them easily. All right. So forget the number in front because they're all the same. Look then at the next numbers. So I've got 3,080, 3,400, 4,000, 3,017. Okay, so let's put those in order. I'm just going to put a 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of them. So I've got 3,017 is going to be your smallest. So I'm going to put a 1 there. The next one's going to be my 3,080. I'm going to put a little 2 there. My 3,400, that's going to be next. I'm going to put a 3 there. And then my 4,000 is going to be the very biggest. And so now I have my order because I've lined up those decimals. I've put the exact same number of digits. I've filled in the zeros for the ones that were missing some. And so now I can write them in order. So here's my answer. The smallest would be 2.3017. The next would be 2.308. The next would be 2.34, and then the final would be 2.4. And those would be my answers in order from smallest to largest. Okay, so the key idea there, make sure you line up the decimals, fill in the missing zeros to make them all the same number of digits. All right, let's look at number 5 then here. Write 7/10ths and 34 100ths as a decimal. Now, friends, I say this one out loud to myself because it makes me think about the words I'm using. 7/10ths. So tenths is one place after the decimal. So I can write this one as 7.7. 7/10. I literally say them out loud to myself. My next one, 34 hundredths. So hundredths is two places after the decimal. You're going to want to make sure you put the 4 from the 34 there. So this is 34 hundredths. Again, saying it out loud makes your brain trigger to write them with appropriate decimal places. And then finally, number 6 here, asking me to write 3 and 9/10 as a mixed number. So notice again, I said that one out loud. 3 and 9/10. So 3 and 9/10 will help you to be able to write that as a mixed number. Now, a mixed number, remember, is a whole number combined with a fraction. So I hope this helps you with your decimal terminology. I know the words are very unique to decimals, so I really want you to practice because practice makes progress. Well, friends, thanks so much for watching. If I can help in any way, be sure to leave me a comment below. I would love the opportunity to help. Bye for